Hi, good morning. This is Dana Lane for the Puckheads. It is Tuesday, June 6th, and we're going to preview Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final that was tied up last night at 2 apiece as the Nashville Predators took a 4-1 victory from the Pittsburgh Penguins. And we'll look at early lines on this game, and of course, these might change, so keep coming back to SBR odds every single day to look at the best odds. And also, I will have a complete write-up on this game tomorrow afternoon. So there was one book that opened this game up at minus $1.48 to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is a little bit bigger favorite than I would have thought, considering perception, at least, is that Nashville handled the Penguins pretty easily in Game 2 and in Game 3. And honestly, I mean, if you look at the 12 periods that both of these two teams have played, you really could say that Nashville has won about 9 of them. So it was a little bit higher than I had thought, but that's okay. The total is 5.5, shaded to the under, as it usually has, at minus $1.30. And honestly, the one thing I've talked about the Pittsburgh Penguins for 2.5 months now, and I have backed them, so I have to back them to the end. But the one thing I really liked about Nashville last night was I thought it was a complete victory. I thought it was a team victory. There was not one guy that that carried the Predators to victory last night. And I just think right now, with the injury of Chris Letang, I think that really has showed up in this series. They were able to use their talent to overcome that in the previous series, especially in the series against Ottawa, where they may not have as many horses to rely on offensively on a nightly basis. But I think it's really showing up here. They're really having a tough time moving the puck out of their zone, and you have to give it to Nashville. But there's an old adage in hockey, is you have not lost the series until you have lost at home. And I'll give you some numbers for the Penguins at home. First of all, Nashville has lost 5 out of the last 7 games on the road. Now they're going into PPG Arena, an arena where the Penguins have won 65 out of the last 86 games there. That's pretty impressive. And I know it's not Smashville, but it's still a pretty impressive record. Also, the home team in this series has won the last 7 games. So if that plays true, there's no reason not to not only play Pittsburgh, but still be confident in about our selection that the Penguins will win the Stanley Cup. Also, Nashville is 4-10 in the last 14 games against the Penguins. I know that looks a little bit better now after their last 2 victories, but still they've dropped 10 of their last 14 against the Penguins. Now they have to go on the road to face a Penguin team that I think will play at least more inspired than they did in Game 4. And then finally, Nashville's dropped 4 straight in Pittsburgh. So, like we said yesterday, you have to show me that you can do it before I can start backing you financially. I'm not going to cross my fingers that you're going to do something that you have shown that you can't do, and that's Nashville winning on the road. Also, if we look at the goaltenders, Pekka Rinne versus Matt Murray. Pekka, has been fantastic. But again, I go on gut instinct. If I have to rely on one of these goaltenders to steal a game for me, especially when it's at home, I have to still side with Matt Murray, and that's partly why I'm going to go with the Penguins. And again, this is in 2 days, so this is where I am right now. But I'm going to go with the Penguins minus $1.48. I'm still hoping to get a better number than that because it's not the best number that I could hope for. But honestly, they have to get a better effort out of Justin Schultz. They have to get a better effort out of Ian Cole. Those guys, that third-line defense pairing has to play better. And I don't know if Mike Sullivan's gonna tear them up a little bit and mix his defensive pairing up a lot, but they are really struggling on the back end, and I think that's something that the Penguins are going to have to adjust to as the series goes on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go Penguins minus $1.48. We're going to go under that total as we did last night. Good job for my buddy Ian Cameron. We had Nashville last night. He had Nashville in regulation time. I had Nashville in the under last night. So winners on SBR last night. But make sure to get here every single day. Make sure to go to my write-ups because this could change. But as of right now, we're going to go Penguins in Game 5, and we're going to go under the total minus $1.30. But make sure to always go to SBR odds to make sure that we get the best lines because as we know, with all the books that SBR deals with, there is a ton of opportunity to get a better line than minus $1.48. I guess that's it. So that's it for Puckheads today. I'm Dana Lane, and make sure to get the SBR picks every single day for my write-ups.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.